Say a prayer for the people of Louisiana. Because yesterday, Hurricane Laura came ashore with sustained winds of 150 miles per hour. Sustained. That means gusts could probably be easily over 200 miles per hour. It wrought devastation to the point where one public official said that if you do not evacuate, you should put your name on a piece of plastic and put it in your pocket, along with additional information like your next of kin, because this storm was so powerful that storm surge was basically a 20-foot wall of water. 20 feet. I remember learning about natural disasters back in like the 7th grade. My history teacher there, that was his big thing. We would always like read USA Today and we'd go over like natural disasters and stuff. 150 miles per hour, I believe category 5 hits at so category 4 is up to like 155. 6 miles per hour more, that's a category 5 storm. 20-foot storm surge. That's water literally going to rise to your second story window. The amount of devastation, well, let's take a real quick look here. So as we can see here, this first article brought to us by CNN, and that's what they say. This is from Madeline Holcomb. Louisiana officials are warned those who didn't evacuate from the mandatory zones before Hurricane Laura hit. The rescue effort won't start until the storm surge has passed. So basically that wall of water there, I mean, the only way you could really get in there is by boat, or maybe if you have a helicopter. If you cannot physically get in there with motor vehicles, that is the thing. It's just like officials cannot rescue you. And that's why we're getting these headlines here. As you can see, this is the literal quote. Please evacuate, and if you choose to stay and we can't get to you, write your name, address, social security number, and next of kin, and put it in a Ziploc bag in your pocket. This is freaking terrifying. This, on top of the fact that we're in the middle of a pandemic, we have all this going on, people are already anxious, people have been cooped up. That's why I said say a prayer for these folks. It's just, people are dealing with a lot. Our country is going through so many crises. That's the thing. We got to be good to each other. As we can see, basically it's tied for the strongest storm from 160 years ago. I believe that was Storm Doreen, maybe? I apologize. And I watched this video. Reuters had this. This basically, according to Reuters, I believe it was a chlorine plant. It was a petroleum plant. And literally it was burning, and I think you can actually see one of those barges that ended up coming untethered, and that's where it ended up there. But he said it was growing throughout the morning, and if that's a chlorine plant, that is something that can be used as a chemical weapon. And if folks are stuck there and people can't get to you just because you saw that, and actually let's pop over to this real quick. This is brought to us by NBC. This is drone footage showing the aerials of Hurricane Laura and the destruction. You just look at that entire roof. That's plywood right there. From what I can see and from what I know of having done some roofing, that is plywood right there. And you see the top of that destroyed. And I used to sell roofing products, and I believe was our shingles, I think the whole technique and everything was right up to 150 miles per hour. This was 150 miles per hour, so it literally just tore that roof right off. So just got to be careful. And apparently there's another tropical depression or something that seems to be forming, and we could see something like this again within the next couple of weeks. So just wanted to bring you folks that update again. It's peace and just our hearts out to those folks there and our entire country and just the entire world right now. We can come together. We can do better. We got to do better. So thank you all for watching. Peace out, everybody. Shout outs to my patrons, Joe Franco, Dave M. This broadcast is helped brought in part by viewers like you. So peace out, everybody, and long live the elbow bump.